What's going on, Scorpio? Welcome back to my channel. Getting ready to do your all signs reading. How do all of the signs feel about you, my loves? I just finished doing your December monthly reading. I am late this month. I'm a bit behind, so please forgive me, my loves, but I really did try to make up for it. So be sure to check it out. And Scorpio, please smash the like button. I'm trying to reach a goal of at least 20 likes per video. It's been really hard to obtain so far, so I'd really appreciate it if you can help me out with that. All right, let's get started. Aquarius, blaming others. Okay, so you may have an Aquarius in your life right now, Scorpio, who blames others. So could be someone who's in a victim mentality, okay, does not hold themselves accountable. And that could be impacting your connection. You or an Aquarius could be losing interest. It says, I just don't feel the same way anymore. Okay. So if you are in a connection with an Aquarius, it may be fading to black. It may be dwindling because there seems to be a loss of interest here. Okay. This might be because of a lack of accountability or because of blaming others for something. Says here, love, strong affection. Up until now, there seems to have been a sense of affection between you two or some sort of a feeling of love. But that seems to be changing based on the messages that came before, that are coming before. Okay. So something about love and strong affection that still may resonate with you. It says here, gloating. I'm always excited to talk about you to my friends. Okay. So you may or may not be aware that this Aquarius loves to talk about you to their friends, or maybe you love to talk about this Aquarius to your friends. Okay. Says here, dishonesty. I withhold information from you for my benefit. Okay. So this Aquarius could be a little bit dishonest in this connection, Scorpio. So just something to pay attention to. And then it says here, death. We have the death card. It says, I am finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of all the people and situations that are toxic. I'm creating space for us. Okay. So a couple of things I'm getting from this Aquarius may be stuck in their past. You or this Aquarius may be stuck in your past, and you really need to let go and put the past behind you in order for this connection to have a chance. Okay. Letting go of people and situations that are toxic. It says here, I'm creating space for us. So this connection may be a connection that, needs space created for it to thrive. Okay. Or maybe that's what, you've felt like thus far, but I do see where there is a loss of interest here. The other thing is if, you all might experience highs and lows. You may go from losing interest to then experiencing strong affection. So, there could be some pluses and some minuses to this connection here, especially with that dishonesty card. So, all right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you in Libra. It says here, lack of self love. Okay, so you may be involved in a connection with a Libra who's lacking self love right now, Scorpio. And that could be impacting your connection, because this particular deck, I feel like it brings out the shadow aspects of connection. So there's something about that, something about a hookup. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So if you are involved with a Libra casually and not in a committed relationship with a Libra, this Libra may just be looking to hook up. Okay. Libras can be a little bit flighty. Okay. But there could be something about a hookup. And that's because they lack self love, right? So they're not able to really commit to anyone else when they're not even really able to commit to what's in their best and highest good. Ooh, it says here, player, strategic. Yeah, this Libra may be a little bit, they may be playing chess, not checkers. So be careful if you're in a connection with a Libra, Scorpio, because they may be a bit of a player. They may also accuse you of being a player, but this person's really just looking for a hookup. Says here, thinking of you. I find myself thinking about you a lot. And yet this person is into you. They're intrigued by you. They think about you a lot. Okay. So, they may be trying to think of how they can have you have their Kate and Edith too. How many of you knew that it's not have your cake and eat it too, but it's have your Kate as in Catherine and Edith as in the woman's name Edith too? How many of you knew that? Future. I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. So this may not be a now. They may kind of be like, oh, Scorpio would be good for my future, but I'm not ready for them now. There could be a little bit of that going on because they do think about you. I think they do think that you are a good partner, a good option, a good choice for them, but they're in player mode right now. Okay. And it says here, I feel so much unconditional love for you, the kind where I want you to be happy, even if I'm not there with you. So again, I'm getting non-committal energy here, or some situation that's going on here with the Libra where they just don't seem to be emotionally available right now, but they want you to be happy. They think you're a good catch. Okay, they definitely think you're a good catch. All right, Scorpio and Gemini, fear of incompatibility. So you may be feeling like you're not compatible with a Gemini. Scorpio, it says here children, maybe you've known each other since childhood. It says this is bigger than the two of us and there's a lot at stake. Let's make thoughtful decisions since we can't afford to play games here. You may have children with a Gemini, Scorpio, okay? Or you may be in a situation with a Gemini where you're considering long-term goals and commitments and even having children, and you're not sure if you're compatible. So you're being divinely nudged right now to really take your time to think about and to take this seriously, because this is bigger than the two of you. If you already have children, you're being divinely nudged to prioritize the decision making around the children, because it's not just you and this Gemini. Okay. Casual. I think we could have a lot of fun together, but I don't see it progressing into something deeper. Be careful of having a casual relationship with a Gemini that turns into someone having children. So if you are going to be having intimate relationships with someone, please make sure that you're having protected sex until you decide whether or not this is going to be more permanent. Something about perspective. I'd appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. So this Gemini values your perspective, your opinion, the way you think things through, the way you see the world, the way you process the world. Okay, they value you. And it says here, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I admire you and you inspire me to simply to simply stop and enjoy the fruits of my labor, to appreciate all the amazing gifts of life. So this person sees you as independent, financially independent. They see you, they admire you, they look up to you. Okay. They respect you, they value your perspective. Okay. So they maybe you will be giving a Gemini advice about their children this month. It could be something to do with that. I'm not going to dig too deep into it. All right, let's see what's going on with Aries. Hurtful assumptions. Okay, so when it comes to you in an Aries, Scorpio, someone is making hurtful assumptions. Passion. Okay, I love satisfying all of your desires. Okay, so there may be a passionate connection. It says here proposal and commitment. You may have an Aries who wants to propose to you, Scorpio. Okay, and they feel very passionate towards you. Wow. It says here fantasy. I'm not the person you make me out to be in your mind. Fantasy, right? It did come out in the reverse. So with these hurtful assumptions, Scorpio, you may have an Aries around you who feels like you have them pegged all wrong, or you feel like an Aries around you has you pegged all wrong. Okay, but there seems to be something about hurtful assumptions here. Career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. So either you, this Aries, or both of you are very career focused, and it may seem as though someone may be feeling like the other one is not into, like they're not into the connection. Um, but it might just have to be like they're just really focused and concentrating on their career right now. I don't know. You got to make time for love if you want love, right? So, Page of Cups. Since I met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. So, yeah, it looks like you definitely do. You could be entering a new connection with an Aries, okay? Or there could be an Aries that's smitten with you, who daydreams about you, who fantasizes about you, who feels passion towards you, okay? Like strong sexual desires towards you as well. I feel like this person admires your ambitions, and how career oriented you are, or vice versa. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Lack of forgiveness. Lack of forgiveness. So you may have an unyielding Leo in your midst, okay? Or there may be a need for forgiveness between you and a Leo. Oh, shoot, abusive. All right, well, that's nothing to forgive, really. It says here, I know you don't deserve to be treated like this, but I'm acting out a pattern of abuse that's really deeply rooted in me. So there could be a Leo. You know what? I just got a sense of guilt and sadness. So you may have a Leo in your life, Scorpio, that has abusive tendencies because maybe their upbringing or their childhood, but they feel bad, but they don't know how to control themselves. They don't know how to control themselves. It says here, romance feelings. They definitely feel romantic towards you. But it says here, friendship. Maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. So this could be a case where someone knows that because of their trauma and they're in it with this lack of forgiveness, this could be like a lack of healing from abusive patterns from childhood, that they'd be too scared to enter a romantic relationship with you. They would prefer to at least preserve a friendship. It says your collaboration, let's work together to achieve shared success. Okay, so there might be a business partner, potential, or an opportunity to collaborate with a Leo, Scorpio. It says here, Five of Cups. You trigger wounds. Yeah, there you go. You trigger wounds from my past that I haven't let go of yet. I can't stop focusing on my mistakes and feeling regret. So, yeah, with this lack of forgiveness. So, this may be a connection where you're triggering a Leo to really connect with their past for some reason. And this may not be your fault. That could just be their unhealed wounds and their unhealed trauma. And it could have something to do with love. It could be abandonment issue. It could be that they just didn't come from a place of love. They came from a place of dysfunction. So trying to navigate love with you triggers that dysfunctional survival pattern that they got, from their past. All right. There's a Sagittarius in your life that does not believe that love exists. It says, believe that true love doesn't exist. Okay. So someone who doesn't believe that true love doesn't exist, that doesn't believe that true love exists, is going to be non-committal, right? Super like, okay, there's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd, and I want to know more. So this person's intrigued by you. You've piqued their curiosity, but I just don't know. I'm not really getting a serious vibe. It says here, new love, renewed hope. So this could be someone who typically doesn't believe that love exists, but there's something about you that has their curiosity piqued, and you're kind of like renewing a spark with them. They're hopeful. They're hopeful that they can make a good connection with you. But look, it says you're inauthentic. I'm not looking for anything real right now. So yeah. Yeah, this could be a situation, right? With this belief that true love doesn't exist. I super like you. This could be you two could be in the honeymoon phase. This could be someone who doesn't really go beyond the honeymoon phase, right? For them, they like new connections. They love the adventure and the joy of the honeymoon phase, but they crash hard once the honeymoon phase is over, or once things start getting like really super serious, is what I'm picking up on. Okay. Um, says here, hold on, I got to keep track of my my pulls. It says here, I'm sorry. I need to apologize for what I did. So there could be something that the Sagittarius did that now made you feel betrayed or will make you feel betrayed. It says here, 3 of Wands. The passions that I have for you has opened my perspective to endless possibilities, and I must prepare to face the challenges. So yeah, there seems to be like a lot going on. Like, yeah, you have renewed their hope. You have you have piqued their interest. You may have this person starting to reconsider their beliefs surrounding love, but I'm not getting that they're prepared to fully commit at this time. Okay. All right. Cancer. It says here, fear of getting hurt. You may be afraid of getting hurt by a Cancer, Scorpio, or there's a Cancer who's afraid of getting hurt by you. It says here, incompatible. We definitely have some differences in perspectives and priorities that can make a relationship challenging. All right, it says here, whole inner growth. Okay, so with this whole message here and inner growth, I'm feeling like someone here may have a tendency towards codependency. And if they're not attached at the hip with someone, that might make them feel hurt. Okay. So there may be some incompatibility surrounding your views on how a relationship should go. It says here, serendipity. I feel like we are in each other's lives for a reason. So there may have been an initial spark, an initial connection, or there may be a purpose here. You may have something to learn from each other. But with this yellow rose here, which indicates, represents, and symbolizes friendship, it may be more so that this connection with the Cancer Scorpio is meant to be more of a friendly connection or a platonic connection than a romantic one. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Friendly. I'm approaching with nothing but kindness. Okay, so confirm. I just love confirmation. I just love confirmation. But yeah, friendly connection more so than romantic. It says here the Chariot. With the Chariot is Cancer energy. Okay, it says I'm no longer passive when it comes to our connection. I'm determined to take solid actions to make it stronger and long lasting. So yeah, this person may want to be your friend. They may want to stick around for the long haul, but not in a romantic way, more so in a friendly way. Okay. Alrighty. So Scorpio and Scorpio, lack of alignment with love. Scorpio, when I get to the sign for whom I'm reading, I ask that you keep in mind that these messages could be related to what's going on inside of you right now or what the universe needs you to understand about yourself right now. This could also have to do with you and another Scorpio. So if this is with you and another Scorpio or you and you, there is some sort of lack of alignment with love. So you may be feeling like you're misaligned in a love connection with another Scorpio, or that you yourself have not aligned with a love and vibration in a way for you to really know what it is that you're looking for and put yourself out there to find love. Ghosted, and this is completely blank. So you may be feeling ghosted by another Scorpio, or you yourself, Scorpio, may be in the habit of ghosting love as a whole. Okay. It says here, yeah, silence, no contact. So there may be a Scorpio that's ghosted you, or Scorpio, people feel like you ghost them and like you go silence and no contact with them. Okay. There's some energy about ghosting around you. Solitude, yeah, my alone time is precious to me, and I honestly prefer my own company. So Scorpio, this may be your vibe right now. You, like, again, you're not aligned with love, meaning like if you're so into your solitude and your alone time, you don't really have time for love. So that's making you emotionally unavailable. So if you're like, dude, why don't I have any love, that might be why. You may need to become more flexible and may need to become more open. Okay, because I feel like you're kind of ghosting yourself, my love, or again making others feel ghosted. All right, entertainment. I find your life amusing and your stories comical. People find you entertaining. If this is in regards to another Scorpio, there's a Scorpio who finds you entertaining. They enjoy your company. They think that you're funny. Okay, so that's the thing. You keep to yourself, but you're fun to be around. All right, Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm starting to appreciate how fair you have been all this time and not accepting my bad behavior despite of your warm nature. I absolutely love this because this tells me, Scorpio, that you are not playing any games. You will quickly go someone who takes advantage of you, someone who's not in alignment with what you consider to be a loving vibration and how, love should appear and present itself in your life. You're basically like, dude, I prefer my own company over someone who's going to treat me poorly. Okay. So there may be, you may be getting energy from either, again, this could be all about you, Scorpio, and not have anything to do with another Scorpio at all. But if it does, there you go. Okay, this Scorpio is starting to appreciate how fair you've been all this time. Or you yourself, Scorpio, are being perceived as someone who, like, people got to come correct when they come to you because you're just not taking any shorts right now. Okay, Pisces, self destructive patterns. Okay, I'm hearing drinking or other type of addictive behaviors, self-destructive behaviors. Says here you're hot though. Okay, I think you're incredibly hot, and I'm super attracted to you. So you may have a Pisces with self-destructive patterns who thinks that you're hot, Scorpio. Fears, afraid. Okay. Um, this person may have some fears though. They may be led by fear and not by love. And that might be where this escapism is coming from with the self destructive patterns. Okay. They could let fear lead them. So that's not going to be good for a relationship. Yeah, connection. I think we have a pretty unique connection. So there's a connection here. There's an attraction here. Someone may be attracted to you, but they may have some things that they need to iron out internally before they can really and it says here honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. So this person may be being very honest with you about what they have going on, Scorpio. So it's not like they're trying to play games with you and be dishonest. They like you, they think you're super hot, but they have some things that they need to iron out, and that might interfere with the connection. So this is going to be on you to decide what's best for you. It says here 6 of Swords. I'm finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and the opinion of others. It's not easy to do, but I know it's for the best. Okay. So there is some growth. Someone is growing within this connection. All right. Okay. Scorpio and Taurus. It says here self pity. So there may be a Taurus in your energy, Scorpio, who's in a place of self pity right now. Um, says here stop, slow down. So this is a red flag. It says here you're moving way too fast for me and it's scaring me away. Okay. So you may feel like someone is just trying to move too fast in a connection, and there may be experiencing some self-pity because of it. I'm not sure. It says here I'm sorry, apology. Okay. So someone may have pushed you away. You may have been in a connection with a Taurus who felt like things were going too fast. They were being way too overwhelmed by their feelings for you. They pushed you away and now they're sorry. They feel like they want to apologize. Open minded. I'm open to exploring things with you, but I can't make any promises. So they're still not ready to commit, though. They're still not ready to commit. This person thinks you're a sage. Sage advice. I've been thinking about your situation and I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. This person feels like you're super duper wise and that you always give them really good advice, Scorpio. 4 of Cups. I'm not ready for a relationship. I got used to my routine and it's easier to continue with my current lifestyle. So either you or this Taurus are, and I'm kind of sensing it might be you, Scorpio, because this is resonating with the energy that we got in the Scorpio column here. You may just be feeling like, dude, whatevs, I've moved on and I've gotten comfortable with my new routine. Or this is a Taurus who's comfortable with their routine and they're really not ready for a relationship, even though somehow you two are connected. Capricorn, subconscious negative beliefs. So you may have a Capricorn around you, Scorpio, who has subconscious negative beliefs. It may come out consciously, but they may not be aware of it. Says here laughter. Nobody makes me laugh the way you do. So you definitely crack each other up. Travel, experience new things. This person may want to travel with you, or you may be starting a new journey, going on an adventure with the Capricorn. And this could be literal travel, or this could be spiritual travel, just starting on a new adventure with the Capricorn. Okay. says you're not interested. To be totally honest with you, you're not really my type. Okay. So yeah, so subconscious negative beliefs, laughter, though, you crack each other up. You may be good friends. Okay. If you're considering a Capricorn right now, this may be a platonic connection, not a romantic one. Something here about revenge, though. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrong. So be careful with some vindictive energy here. If you have, and again, subconscious negative beliefs, this person may just think that people are out to get them and do them wrong. So they may perceive you as doing something. So just be careful with this Capricorn energy here, Scorpio, okay? They may have some things going on with them that they subconsciously turn people into their enemies and then seek revenge. Three of Pentacles, I want to include you in my projects. I want to collaborate with you in a financial way. I can see us as a power couple. So yeah, so it looks as if, though, this again, it's more platonic or business oriented with a Capricorn, but there could be a shadow aspect of them that you have to kind of be on your toes, keep your head on a swivel for their tendency to have subconscious beliefs that makes them think that people are betraying them. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Virgo, lack mentality. So you may have a Virgo around you who has a lack mentality that could be impacting your relationship negatively. It says here, queer, being a part of the LGBTQIA community is a really important aspect of my identity. So you may have, a Virgo around you who is in the queer community. It says here, competition, the other woman. Okay, so you may have a Virgo around you who feels very competitive with you or makes you feel like you need to be competing for their attention, Scorpio. Says here, afraid. If I tell you how I feel, it might change everything. Okay, so they're not being completely honest with you, Scorpio. They're afraid to be completely open and honest with you. Okay, because they feel like they might lose you. Something about being uninterested. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. This might be what they're not telling you, but that's not cool, because why breadcrumb you? Why string you along? Okay. Or maybe you're not feeling interested in this Virgo energy. Okay. Please take these messages as they resonate. And here we have Four of Pentacles. I don't like to share myself with others. I also hold on to things and relationships that do not serve me because I hate losing. Okay, so this person again may have a very competitive vibe, a very competitive energy about them. And so that's just not a good feeling, right? Um, so yeah, this person may be a little bit emotionally attached, emotionally unavailable. Okay, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, that's been your all signs reading. That's how everybody feels about you at this time. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, share, comment, and or subscribe.